Do you kids live around here? Hey, don't be scared, we're your friends.
We're trying to find a place to relax for a while. You guys wouldn't happen to know of a village nearby, would you?
It looks good.
Primary base here. What's wrong?
Our current position is about 200 meters from G-Nest, but the strange thing is, we haven't seen a single blue since we got here.
Not a single blue.
Correct. The X-ray analysis of the nest says that the outer wall has a hardness of about 300, on top of which we haven't found anything resembling an entrance along any of the outer walls.
It's going to be extremely difficult to secure an infiltration route.
Understood. You guys take it easy and find a safe place to rest for a while.
Roger that. We'll be here when you need us.
So what's our plan?
In the armor strikes, it'll take less than half a day to reach the nest. It might not be too fair to the villagers, but I think we should set up camp here for now.
Sounds good to me. We're lucky there's enough people living here that they can afford to share their food with us.
Worst case scenario, if we happen to run short on combat supplies, we can always go back to the shuttle. It's less than a day away. A good plan today is better than the perfect plan tomorrow.
So that's a good plan, huh? Yuji, doesn't it strike you as kind of strange that the scouting party says they haven't seen even one blue around the nest since they got here?
Yeah, well, we haven't seen any yet either. But still, we've got this gigantic nest here in the middle of nowhere, and none of us have even the slightest idea why.
Well, Ted, that's exactly why we're here, to find that out. It's been 3 months now, and we still don't have any idea as to why this is happening to the Earth. What is that? Have the Blue actually started some kind of migration?
Take a look. These are the most recent images of the surface sent to us by our surveillance satellite. We know that the Blue were born to eliminate humankind because of our overpopulation of the planet. This is why we found a much higher concentration of Blue in urban areas. It was a more convenient location for them to fulfill their purpose. But quite suddenly, we've discovered a greater number of Blue living elsewhere. The strangest discovery is the high number we've seen living deep in nature, away from the cities. We've noticed the Blue are moving across South America in a migratory pattern to one central location.
I recognize that area. That's the Guyana Shield.
Yes, it is. But why are they headed to this place now? Something had to have happened in the world to bring this about. I am of the opinion that this mass migration is evidence of other changes taking place down there.
What kind of changes?
Is it something we need to go check out?
At this stage, we don't have enough information. But supposing that something has happened, I don't think that we, while living here in space, had much of an influence over it.
I'm going. You'll have to send somebody down there to make sure this isn't a threat, right? You send me and I'll personally report back to you everything I see, better than satellite images.
I'll go too.
So be it. I will provide you with the necessary supplies, but it would be wise if you were to recruit some volunteers and put together a unit. However, once you land, you are out of our reach. Whatever happens down there is not our concern. If we lose communications with you and your team, we will cut off all contact with the surface.
That's fine by me. I wasn't planning on coming back here anyway. It doesn't seem like there's any room left on this station for a sleeper. Let's go, Marlene. Home. For once, we're going to make our own decisions about this life.
I never even tried to imagine it. Being here. It seems so strange that up to now, my home's been up there.
Second thoughts?
No, I told you, no matter what, I'm here with you. I was just thinking. I wish this moment could last forever. Yuji? Did you hurt yourself? If you're going to get water, could I come with you? I'd really like it if you could show me where the water is. Hey, wait a second. If only all of humanity could live like those children. What is this?
Blasting operations complete.
What's the status?
It's a negative. There's no damage to the outer wall.
Just great.
Well, looks like breaking and entering's out of the question.
Do you want us to increase the blast ratio and try a different location?
No, there's no sense in wasting explosives. Let's see if we can't figure out some other way to get inside.
Roger that.
Well, you got some fancy move hidden up your sleeve there?
No, nothing we haven't tried already.
Yuji!
What? A giant road cutting through the forest?
The people in the village said they saw it happen. A whole bunch of blue moved through the forest together and disappeared into the valley.
But they were headed in the exact opposite direction of the nest.
About how long ago did they see this?
The children told me that it happened about 3 months ago, which times out perfectly with the mass migration we saw on the satellite images.
Barely a moment's rest and we're already hitting the road. And here I was thinking we'd be able to live like humans for a little while.
Hey, now that you mention it, Ted, you're a sleeper who woke up on the station, right? Would you mind telling us some about the life you used to lead before all this?
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. I was raised on a ranch in rural Texas. Huge place, biggest sky you'd ever see. Nothing but long, hot days there. Lived my whole life driving cattle. You know, thinking back on it now, it was pretty easy living back on that ranch. Sure wouldn't mind going back there someday.
Whether any of us can go back or not, all depends on this.
an underground path. Are you thinking this is gonna take us through to their nest?
Yuji, are we going?
I know that somewhere down there is the answer I'm looking for.
Infantry and vehicles 8 through 12, stay here on standby. I want you to wait for 6 hours. If no one returns by then, fall back to the village. Let's go. Oh, this place is creepy. Looks like it might lead all the way down to hell.
All units, equip your night vision.
Holy shit, the blue! Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Look at what you're shooting! I can't see! What? What the? Are those shells? Jesus, that scared the hell out of me!
Yuji, do you see that?
Man, what is all this stuff?
Oh, dude, that's disgusting!
Is this?
Is this a blue graveyard?
I don't know. Maybe the Earth enacted a suicide order on the Blue.
What is that supposed to mean?
The Blue were born on this planet with the sole purpose of wiping us out because of our problem with overpopulation. Supposing that they have accomplished their goal, it would no longer be people who were overrunning the planet. It would be the Blue. So it makes sense that they'd be seen by the Earth as the next unstable element to purge. Perhaps the Blue were programmed. Perhaps the next step for them is to pass into extinction themselves. This could just be nature in action again.
You wanna try running that by me one more time?
It could mean that the suicide order that drove us from our planet is close to its end. That's not completely unthinkable, is it, Yuji?
The suicide order is over? No. What is this?
Hey, Dad. Can you feel this? It feels like...
There's something incredibly strong in here.
What? What are you talking about?
Yuji, what's the problem?
I can feel it.
Feel what?
I don't know, but I can feel it. Some strange kind of force.
And it's getting stronger.
Sir, we're tracking a large-scale tremor in South America.
The measurement on the Richter scale is a 7.8. The quake center is located somewhere in the eastern section of the Guyana Shield.
Scouting party, this is the military station. Come in, scouting party.
Oh yeah, never been better.
Look over there!
What is that?
Let's go.
What, closer? Are you serious?
Hey, hold up!
Eugene! What's happening? What is it?
It's not over yet. You're not going to let us through, huh? Are we that much of an inconvenience to you?
Even if there were days when I smiled a lot, should turn out to be nothing but a lovely dream, that would be alright with me, if that's all it means. My mind's unrest, struggling with me, recalling the past, who I could be. Gotta rise and be strong, gotta be tough but not lose the person I am. Two lives I have, one life I live, one life I dream. In dreams I remember the better in me. Vision don't let me down. I'm depending on you, carry me through when I see reality.
What do we do, Yuji?
Are we that much of an inconvenience to you?
Let's go. Together.
You can't come with me, Marlene.
No. Please.
Whatever happens to me, I have to know you'll still go on living.
Why can't we stay alive together? Come back with me, for the sake of our child, Yuji.
If we're going to have a future together, I have to leave you now. I'm sorry.